First Lady Dr. Jill Biden is in Madison today. NBC 15's Maria Lizignoli is at the News Now desk with more on the First Lady's visit.
Hi, Lee. Yes, behind me you are taking a live look at Glacier Edge Elementary School in Verona, where Dr. Jill Biden is expected to speak in just a couple minutes. There are hundreds of educators in the crowd. You can see we've already heard the welcoming from the superintendent of the Verona Area School District, as well as from other leaders. There's food, ice cream, music. Teachers there say it's a great way to kick off the school year with the First Lady giving a speech in just a few minutes. Oh, you can see her now. She's walking in. This is a live. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is earlier. This was when she started her day in Madison. It was at Exact Sciences, where she toured the laboratory and learned about the importance of early detection and improving early access to cancer screenings. And from there, she went to the Foundation for Black Women's Wellness on Madison's west side and took part in a listening session at the nonprofit this afternoon. Dr. Jill Biden, who's been a teacher for more than 30 years, is now at an educator appreciation event with the National Association of Education and American Federation of Teachers in Madison. Governor Tony Evers, who is also a former educator, will be meeting up with the First Lady at this event this afternoon. Now, once the First Lady begins her speech, which is the first one she's going to be speaking today, she didn't do a lot of talking at the previous events earlier in the day. This is the one where she has an expected speech planned. It's going to be in the next 10 or so minutes. We will bring it to you here live from the News Now desk. But for now, I'm Maria Lizignoli, NBC 15 News.